Welcome back, everyone. I am Edward Foy, mortgage broker and owner of H Mortgage.
And I'm Casey Cummins, realtor with Nydan Real Estate Group, helping families buy, sell, and invest in real estate.
Casey, thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk about one of the biggest financial advantages of home ownership, something many people don't fully understand or simply overlook.
Home equity.
Most homeowners think of equity as just a number on paper.
But in reality, your equity can become one of your greatest financial tools if you know how to use it wisely.
Today, we're going to discuss 4 ways your home equity can work for you instead of just sitting there. We're going to cover moving into your dream home, renovating your current home, funding important life goals, and how equity can help families avoid foreclosure during difficult financial situations. Let's jump into it.
Edward, before we start talking about using equity, let's explain what it actually is.
Absolutely. Home equity is simply the home's current market value minus what you still own on it. For example, let's say that your home is worth $450,000 and you owe $275,000. You have roughly $175,000 in equity. Now that money isn't just sitting in a checking account, it's stored inside your home.
And many homeowners don't realize how much they've built over the last several years, especially homeowners who bought before the prices increased.
Exactly. Even if you've only owned your home for 3 or 4 years, between appreciation and paying down your mortgage, you may have significantly more equity than you think.
Let's start with probably the most common reason, moving. People's life change.
Exactly. Maybe you got married, had children, became empty nesters, or started working remotely. You need more office space. You want acreage, or maybe you want to downsize. Your home should evolve with those life changes.
I see homeowners staying in homes that no longer fits their needs simply because they assume moving isn't affordable.
That's where equity changes the conversation. Instead of saving for years, your current home may already have the down payment for your next home.
Let's use an example. Someone bought a home for $280,000. 5 years later, it's worth $410,000.
Maybe they owe around $240,000. That gives them roughly $170,000 in equity. After paying selling costs, they may walk away with well over 6 figures to use towards their next home.
Nice. And that larger down payment can reduce monthly payments, improve affordability, potentially eliminate mortgage insurance on some loan types, and help make stronger purchase offers.
Exactly. So instead of starting over, you're using the wealth that you've already built.
So sometimes moving isn't the answer. Sometimes you love where you live, you just don't love the house anymore.
Precisely. And instead of moving or buying another home, many homeowners might choose to renovate. Some examples might include a kitchen remodel, bathroom updates, a roof replacement, maybe you're replacing HVAC systems, putting in a swimming pool, outdoor kitchens, home offices, additional bedrooms, or the ever popular mother-in-law suites.
Those improvements don't just improve your lifestyle, many can also increase your home's value.
There's several financing options that homeowners should explore depending on their goals and their financial situations. Now, these include home equity loans and home equity lines of credit, which are also described as cash out refinances. Now, each of these options work differently, so it's important to compare your cost, your repayment terms, and long-term impact before deciding which is best for you.
And the biggest mistake is people putting these projects on high interest credit cards.
I see it all the time. Sometimes there are financing options with significantly lower interest rates than unsecured debt, depending on market conditions and borrower qualifications. The right solution depends on the homeowner's overall financial picture.
And this is where equity becomes more than just real estate. It becomes a financial planning tool.
Some examples include college tuition, starting a business, purchasing investment property, medical expenses, debt consolidation, wedding expenses, or major family emergencies.
Now, let's be careful. Just because you can access equity doesn't mean you should.
Exactly. Every decision should make financial sense. I always ask my clients, what is the return on this money? If you're using equity to eliminate high interest debt, that may improve your monthly cash flow. Now, if you're investing in something that has long-term value, that might also make sense. But using equity for short-term wants without a repayment plan deserves careful consideration.
And planning is everything. Life happens, job loss, medical emergencies, divorce, unexpected financial hardships.
Unfortunately, many homeowners wait too long before asking for help. I see it all the time. People, maybe they have to pay off some property taxes. They messed around with the IRS on income taxes. I get calls almost weekly where someone is scrambling to make something up. And because they waited too long, they missed a couple of payments. Once you miss a mortgage payment or two, it becomes very difficult, if not impossible, to qualify. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see.
If someone has substantial equity, selling before foreclosure may preserve a significant portion of their wealth.
That is so true. Depending on the situation, homeowners may have options such as listing the home and selling voluntarily, refinancing if they still qualify, accessing that available equity through the appropriate loan product, or working with their loan servicer or loss mitigation department on repayment options. The right path depends on the homeowner's financial circumstances and eligibility.
So the important message is, don't ignore the problem. Talk with professionals early.
Once a foreclosure progresses too far, many options become much more limited. The sooner someone reaches out, the more solutions are typically going to be available.
Let's finish with mistakes homeowners should avoid.
Mistake number one, never knowing your home's value. I try to make it a point to reach out to my clients and make them aware of the value of their home every 6 to 12 months.
Mistake number two, waiting too long before talking to professionals. The earlier, the better.
Mistake number three, using that equity in your home for unnecessary purchases.
Mistake number four, taking advice from social media instead of qualified professionals.
We probably need to highlight and list that one twice. Mistake number five, assuming refinancing is always the best or only option. Remember, every homeowner's goals and financial situations are different, so it's worth taking the time to review all of your available options.
So Edward, can first-time homebuyers have equity?
Absolutely. Even a few years of appreciation and regular mortgage payments can build meaningful equity.
Should everyone pull equity out?
No. Remember, it should align with a clear financial objective and a repayment strategy.
Is moving always better than remodeling?
Not necessarily. Remember, you want to compare your renovation cost, expected value, your attachment to the neighborhood, and the cost of buying another home. Sometimes you might be surprised.
Should homeowners know their home's value?
Absolutely. Remember to review your home's estimated value periodically. That can help you make informed financial decisions when the opportunities arise.
You're right. So your home isn't just where you live. For many families, it's one of their largest financial assets.
And when used thoughtfully, home equity can help you buy a home that better fits your lifestyle, renovate your current home, reach important financial goals, or navigate difficult financial situations before they become a crisis.
So if you're curious about how much equity you may have or whether it makes sense to use it, we'd be happy to help you evaluate your options.
So true. I'm Edward Foy with the Home Equity Network, otherwise known as H Mortgage.
And I'm Casey Cummins with Nydan Real Estate Group.
Thank y'all for watching.